Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for Indianapolis. Bam Adebayo is out there with Prince. Then there's TJ McConnell. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Edwards in at the two-guard spot. And for the Bucks, on the wing, it's Trent Jr. and Middleton. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And here's Indianapolis now. And here's McConnell. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
Lillard with the ball. Lopez, the screen on McConnell. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Prince against Middleton. Prince, the pass to McConnell. Second chance shot. Adebayo, no good. Here's Milwaukee. Trent finds Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And a miss there on the triple. Adebayo against Lopez. Picked by Prince. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And these are the kind of plays where Bam Adebayo has a chance to show off all of those skills.
Here's Lillard. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, B.A., would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor. He can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game. Nice roll by Adebayo, just having himself ready to receive that pass.
Prince against Middleton. Over Prince. And that one's good. Middleton.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Edwards, a pass to Antetokounmpo. And he makes it. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
Now here's Middleton. Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Adebayo with a steal. And they're on the break. Pulls up for three. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Man, bigs like Adebayo got to drain shots to keep the defense honest. Nice to see him working on that part of the game.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 6. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lopez passes to Middleton. Shoots from 14. Can't get it to drop. Indianapolis leading by 6. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Edwards against Trent. Back to McConnell. 5 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Lopez, the screen on Prince. Middleton with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. To end the run. Giannis with the rebound. Lillard's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And Edwards slams it in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Lillard deciding where to go with it. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Middleton against Prince. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Middleton. And Wright subbed in for Trent. Now here's Wright. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Gets a feel for that floater can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Milwaukee making some changes. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Smith, and it's Connaughton in for Lillard. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Indianapolis. They're leading by 8. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's a nice play. Reggie Jackson crafty at the offensive end.
Indianapolis shooting their first free throws of this game.
Reggie Jackson.
And so Jackson nails both of them. 34 seconds left in the opening quarter. Antetokounmpo up top. Robinson defending. Giannis hammers it in.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Now Caruso. Robinson, a screen on Connaughton. Caruso uses the glass on the layup.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Indianapolis. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Delon Wright is out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Prince in at the 3. And for Indianapolis, they've got Alex Caruso. He's out there with Jackson. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Robinson in at the 4-man spot. And here's Milwaukee now. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Pass to Wright. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jackson. Here's Prince. Prince stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. Indianapolis leading by 12. Here's Caruso. Martin outside. Now here's Caruso, covered by Connaughton. Robinson, a screen on Connaughton. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the 3. Hits a three-pointer. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Right outside. And here is Antetokounmpo. Robinson defending. Antetokounmpo against Robinson. And here's Wright from the arc. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Martin outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Connaughton.
Gary Trent Jr.
Here's Trent. No points so far. Prince, a screen on Caruso. Trent from long range. He buries it from 3.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Milwaukee trails by 16. Pass to Prince. Right outside. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Vucevic. Vucevic draws the double. There's Jackson with the 3 on target from range. Jackson's got 5 now.
Well, the defense wasn't ready for Jackson to pull that quick one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Lopez. Shoots over Vucevic. Lopez can't hit. Now Indianapolis with it. They're on a 12-3 run.
The first half. 2 minutes.
Robinson, a screen on right. Jackson, the pass to Robinson. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And again, Indianapolis with a triple.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Trent. Pass to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Right, the open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Vucevic, a screen on Trent. Down low. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Caruso. Vucevic has got 12 now in this quarter. And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Wright. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
There's 45 seconds left in the half. Here's Vucevic. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Lopez. Milwaukee trails by 20. Right outside. Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez, the screen on Robinson. Back to Wright. Shot clock at 6. The three. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. And here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Outside Robinson. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so it's Indianapolis continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Here's Lillard. Middleton and Giannis, the long-time forward. Duo. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Indianapolis leading by 22. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Adebayo for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. Trent outside. Back to Lillard. Over McConnell. A shot by Lillard. No good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And he slams it in one-handed.
How about Taurean Prince getting up there and slamming it down?
Here's Lillard. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Team foul. Taurean Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
Antetokounmpo against Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Adebayo, a screen on Trent. It's Edwards with a drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Adebayo, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Adebayo passes to McConnell. Fires from deep. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from McConnell. Adebayo's got 15 points. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Lopez, the screen on Prince. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now here's Middleton. Trent for three. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Middleton right now seeing the floor and delivering the ball well to his teammates. Good at finding the open man.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. And Edwards, here we go. That one goes. Count it. He's got 6.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots from 14. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Edwards, the pass to Prince. The three is up. Edwards with it. He's got 6. 5 to shoot with the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
And what timing from Edwards on that play. He's right there to save the day.
Here's Middleton. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Adebayo, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Antetokounmpo has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez, the screen on Adebayo. Antetokounmpo against Adebayo. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Trent outside. From outside the arc. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
Milwaukee making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Prince is subbed in for Chris Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Indianapolis out in front, delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for Indianapolis, they've got T.J. McConnell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Torian Prince. Then there's Edwards, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center position.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Antetokounmpo. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, that was delicate there from Giannis. I like that floater because that becomes unblockable given the massive length.
Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. Milwaukee making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in. So Indianapolis going with almost an entirely new group here. Jordan's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Oubre comes in for Prince. Caruso, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Jackson in for McConnell.
Well, there's playmaking ability and there's a willingness to attack the basket, and Jackson good at orchestrating that pick and roll.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Into the lane. Denied by Adebayo. Now here's Oubre. Adebayo sets a screen. Pass to Jordan. Back to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Adebayo.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the paint. Connaughton against Caruso. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Milwaukee making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Middleton comes in for Beauchamp. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Wright. Now here's Caruso. Jordan with a screen on Connaughton. Caruso with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Trent, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And here's Milwaukee now.
Number 13,
Antetokounmpo outside. Got a piece of it. Oubre with a steal. On the wing, Caruso, guarded by Trent. Caruso, the pass to Oubre. Adebayo, a screen on Middleton. To the middle. Adebayo, no good. Trent outside. Pass to Lillard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Adebayo.
Oh, man, just
gets
hacking
it
you down. Nice.
That's spectacular. Oh, and Bam taking flight.
Now Middleton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And it's Middleton finishing it off.
How about the handle shown by Chris Middleton there, zipping his way through the defense and getting where he wanted to.
Adebayo, a screen on Lillard. And it's Jackson on the take.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Caruso, and the layup falls.
And just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. That three's off the mark. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Alex Caruso.
A minute 9 left in the game. Jackson against Lillard. The 3-ball. Adebayo grabs the board.
Yeah, it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Counted.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Looking to get back on track. Good as the jump shot falls.
Gotta like watching Lillard pull right up on the defense. Outstanding at catching him off guard.
Here's Caruso. Rejected by Lopez. Lillard up top. He's covered by Oubre. Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Caruso. That's short off the rim. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Indianapolis. Oubre finds Caruso. Jordan with a screen on Middleton. Here's Caruso. That one goes in.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
So Indianapolis wins it. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.